Welcome to This Explainer. Today, we're diving straight into something really fascinating. We are going to decode the hidden architecture driving business success: human resources. It's a system we interact with every single day, yet honestly, very few of us truly understand how it's built or how it directly influences our careers. Welcome to HR Catalyst. Section 1: The Hidden HR Ecosystem. So let's just think about this for a second. Have you ever wondered why some employees just seem to get promoted faster, or why companies put us through endless performance reviews, or invest so heavily in certain learning programs? Honestly, how are the actual decisions around hiring, rewards, promotions, and the overall employee experience formulated? It's a huge question that affects absolutely every working professional, yet the inner workings of these decisions usually remain a complete mystery to most of us. But here's the reality. Behind every successful organization is a meticulously well-designed HR ecosystem. And the crucial takeaway here is that HR is not just administrative paperwork. It is literally the secret engine powering the entire company. For a long time, people have viewed HR as basically a back office function, the department you go to when you have a payroll issue or just need to sign some compliance forms. But that couldn't be further from the truth. It dictates how talent flows, how performance is actually measured, and ultimately how a business achieves its big strategic goals through its people. There's a massive, massive disconnect between what most people think HR does and the complex reality. The old view is kind of like a filing cabinet, just recruitment and basic performance management. Hire people, review them once a year, and that's pretty much it. But the reality? It's a complete strategic ecosystem. It interconnects workforce planning, culture building, and data-driven people analytics. It's this huge, interconnected web that shapes your entire corporate environment. Section 2: The Complete Employee Lifecycle. Think about the sheer breadth of this ecosystem, starting from your very first interview all the way to your eventual departure. On day 1, we're talking about talent acquisition and onboarding, getting you in the door and seamlessly set up for success. Then, by month 6, the strategic focus shifts over to learning and development, actively building up your skills. Fast forward to year 1, and you're deeply integrated into performance and engagement metrics, rewards, recognition, and eventually, maybe around year 5 or whenever you decide to move on, the system manages career development, succession planning, and offboarding. It's a continuous, carefully engineered loop. Now, to make this whole life cycle actually function, companies aren't just guessing, right? They rely on highly specific HR frameworks. We're talking about the metrics, the KPIs, best practices, and real-world processes used to build high-performing teams. It is an absolute science of measuring everything from retention rates to employee output. So understanding these frameworks is basically like getting the secret blueprint to the corporate machine. Section 3: Who is this for? You might be sitting there asking yourself how this all applies to your specific situation. Well, whether you're a student exploring the field, a manager leading a team, or an HR pro looking to strengthen your skills, these practical concepts are designed to be easily applied to your career. If you're a working professional just trying to understand how organizational functions operate, this knowledge will help you navigate your own career path with total clarity. For managers, understanding these principles is absolutely non-negotiable for leading effectively and getting the best out of your team. And if you're an HR professional, this is all about strengthening your strategic knowledge so you can become a true business partner. Section 4: The HR Catalyst Roadmap. Over the coming weeks, we are going to decode a ton of massive topics. We'll be breaking down the complete employee lifecycle, crucial HR frameworks and KPIs, learning and development strategies, and talent management. We'll also get into workplace culture, AI and HR, organizational development, change management, and leadership. It is a comprehensive, deep dive into the people side of business, all structured in a practical and engaging way. And here is our promise to you for this explainer. We aren't just going to list off a bunch of facts. We are fundamentally unpacking the logic behind corporate decision-making. We won't just ask what happens in HR, but why it happens, how it works, and how it creates real business impact. Because by understanding the why and the how, you stop being just a passenger in your company, and you start understanding the entire strategic chessboard. Whether you want to advocate for your own promotion, build a stronger team, or maybe completely pivot your career, this knowledge is your foundation. The core mission of the HR Catalyst approach is super simple. Let's decode HR, one concept, one framework, and one process at a time. Understanding this hidden architecture literally gives you the ultimate professional advantage. When you finally know how the system is designed to evaluate, reward, and develop talent, you can position yourself perfectly within it. So the only question left to ask is this: Are you ready to master the people side of business and completely change the trajectory of your career? Let's get started.